Oh, my little cardboard going. To resolve some issues. So, continuing on.
I hope you guys can hear me. 1, 2. Well, it looks like it is. I really hope the audio quality is decent. Like I said, this was just something I decided to do. Oh, do it so I can see the messages. So that's all it was. There was too much side tension between the motherboard sitting, because the back plate presses against the board this way, so it causes the tension. Is there anything more relaxing about building a new computer? Like, I don't care what you say, you can't build a console. Console games are great and all, but you can't build a console, you just buy one. To me, that is boring, and I just dropped that screw down in there, so I'll have to tip the case up and get it. I'll go ahead and mount it down with another screw. Please don't drop another one. No, do not turn. Let's see if we can do it by hand. That's better. So the way I tighten these is the same way I do tires. Just zigzag across. Except we don't need to be over tightened. Just snug. And I've seen these, it's rare, they don't put them in, but there's every now and then I'll see some, and this is mostly the old school guys. I've been building computers since the 386, 486 days. Used to be little PCB washers they used to give you the screws to keep the motherboard from grounding out to the case. Well, that's not the case anymore. If you notice all these little solder points, those are actually grounding points for the motherboard. You are supposed to do bare screw to the motherboard to ground it off to the case. Alright, so we're going to flip that over. So I love the fact that EVGA puts alright. Now you got this flat blade. Looks nice and clean. The way it's supposed to be. Alright, so now hello. Okay, so hello. Unfortunately, getting a lot of emails is a common occurrence. So, we're gonna do this one real quick. So I'm not gonna hide this cable per se. I am going to clean it up with the magic of zip ties. Because why not? What do I do with my bundle of zip ties? Zip ties. Those are my big ones. I have a sets of small ones. Got them. First thing I do is this. Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen. Getting a pair of these is essential because you can really trim the zip ties down almost perfectly flush. Nice and clean. So now what we do is I go through and straighten the cable as much as possible. This is going to get plugged in right here, so what I want to do like doing. Oh, we got some music. Got a new musical artist this morning. One of the studios. Really hard about these cables is they're super stiff. Oh, it's gonna be a difficult one. Not the prettiest, but it'll be clean. Second one. Okay. This thing we do. CPU is supposed to be delivered today. Main OS. It's working on as a data drive and working drive for doing 3D editing. I have put a Seagate 4 terabyte Barracuda. Barracuda. Oh yeah, that's right. This one goes backwards. Two little plastic nubs. You line those up down that side, and they snap into place. I'm not a huge fan of these, but the nice thing is the screws they give you for the SSDs will mount it right there. If you want to lock this and secure this, you can put the screws in right there as well, which that's good morning. That's fine thread. I don't know if they gave me the screws for those. Those are all fine thread, which these are more of a coarse thread. I probably have some other stuff I can pull screws out of, but I'm not going to worry about it. It just locks into place like so. Alright, so let's do this. That might be a little bit too much of an angle for you. And where'd it go? I completely forgot about that. Oh, please tell me the screw did not fall into that power supply. No, it did not. Wow, I lucked out there. Ta-da. See, they've got sound dampening material right on there, which is really nice. LG Blu-ray. Locked in place. Where's my SATA cables? Too much. Let me do this. This one? Yep. Hard drive. It's there. Cables. Nice old cables. My email's going nuts today. Alright, now I can get back to doing this. So that will come down and go to there. This will come, that's HD audio, that goes to there. Whoa, that's not good. Really? That came apart? Alright, so let's look at another wire. Come on, let go. Let go. Unfortunately, we had the plastic casing come off, so I gotta figure out which one's positive. I'm assuming it's the wire with the writing on it. Yes, positive was writing, so that's not it. There it is. So, get the polarity correct. Oh wow, those little plastic tabs are sticking out. I wonder it fell off. Okay. So that's positive on this side. Goes like that. Yay! Alright. Actually, I'm going to do this right about there. Motherboard header lands right about there. That's not how I'm going to leave it. I'm just doing that temporary for now. And this is the fan header, which, if I remember correctly, right there. Now we can do this. So you have, this is what, power LED, positive, negative? Power LED, that's positive. So it's right there. Negative. Reset switch is in the bottom right. Yep. Oh, wait a minute, that was reset. What's this? Power? What's power? Power switch in the bottom. Power switch on the top. Reset bottom. Work with me here. That look like that. HD audio. Looks like that. So I can fix this camera angle. That's better. Alright. Now we can do this. That snapped a little bit harder than I'd like. Let's do the SATA ROM, which is going to come from there. Oh, fan header. clean this. Oh, wait. You gotta depower it first. So, here. And that will come over here to this one for the hard drive. 20 miles worth of cable for that. Yes. The second one. That comes up here. This one to kind of all the master lamb to be left up here. Bit. We'll just leave less back here to be eating up space. Alright, so this actually come down to here. So, nope, wrong way, flip it. Oh. Before I get carried away. This monstrosity needs to come through. There. Once you flip it. Fun part. The age-old classic cable. I'm fighting it. Oh, it's so stiff. Here we go.
apologize. Give me a second here. Come on, go. All right. That's better. All right.
Oh wow, that is way off. not pretty, but nobody's going to see it anyway. Alright, so this comes the part we gotta fight it. You get it? There we go. Isn't that pretty? So we got two connectors here. CPU will not be used unless we use the flat one. Because if not, this would have had to shut straight up and it just would have been ugly. This one's for the graphics card. We'll be using this is the best part right here. Well, second best. Got two very sexy components. CPU, which is currently MIA, and whoop, wrong end. Sick graphics card, so sexy. Power adapter cable, which we do not need. So we got massively overkill power supply. So pretty. Look at that beautiful, beautiful card. this case has a little quirk to it. Get this crap out of the way. So, on the back, being as they got the motherboard to mount pretty much flush with the case, this sticks out the back. I'll show you this. So this bracket flexes. This whole back plate does. Not nearly as strong as they would have built it the other way. So the trick here, I don't know if you can see this, is get the screw there, press in, sometimes it doesn't want to go. Weary, you've got a problem, child. I don't like this design one bit. I really don't. There we go. Because too many times you scuff up the back here. And you have all these ugly screws sticking out. And the tabs just sticking out the back. I'm just not a big fan of it. And I'm clumsy. There we go. So taking that down. And yes, I always run 2 screws in mine. Over there. Why not? Alright, we're all seated. A little back plate there. This thing's a bit of a pain in the butt too because it doesn't sit in like that. You have to hold it with one hand. You can't hold the screwdriver. I'll show you this. You have to hold it with one hand while trying to put the screw in with another hand. Get just a couple of threads started. There we go. Because if not, it falls out. And it's about the only effective way I can do it. So pretty. So pretty. Actually, what I'm going to do is do this. Actually. Alright. Here comes the fun part, and this is where you just got to be creative in cabling. I'll do it that way. A little bit longer. Alright, not going to be as nice as I'd like it, but I'm not going to sit here and fight with it. Also, nobody's going to see inside this case. Another reason I'm spending this much effort, I'm going to see inside this case, for now. And I have standards. I've seen cases where guys don't have standards. They just want to slap them. The computers, they're beautiful machines. They should look pretty. Or at least clean inside. There's really not a whole lot you can work with this cable unless you custom make your own. And it's just not an option with this build. Not with my time frame anyway. Alright. That's the build. So unfortunately I had to stop here because I don't have a CPU yet. That's still coming in because unfortunately you can order one CPU at a time from any vendor. So I had to make 2 orders for 2 systems, everything for 1 parts, and then another CPU. It was silly, but it was the only way to do it. That's supposed to be here today, so hopefully I can get this built, OS installed. It's going to be Windows 10 Pro, because this is going to be on a domain, and actually it's being sent to another. Both of these, this one here and the one you see over there, is going to be for 2 video editing systems in another state that I will have remote access to. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. It's a beautiful system as far as I'm concerned. It's 87. Well, actually, all the informations and all the links to the descriptions are in the notes. Check them out. Like I said, clicking on those does help me and my other channel, the Nerd Cave Show, out. That's actually why I have been kind of on a hiatus lately, not doing a whole lot of content because I've been busy with that, getting my own in-home studio built. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think. Most of this build was predetermined. I had to adjust things to build because unfortunately somebody else had done the initial design. I originally picked a 2 terabyte. I was like, no, you go 4 terabyte. The reason why you go 4 terabyte is these are the helium drives. They have a higher or a much lower failure rate. Sorry. They went with, for a video editing system, they went to a 1070. I was like, no, we can where you didn't include the ROM, the OS, and stuff like that. I scaled about $150 off going with this graphics card, and honestly, with video editing, you're not going to notice a difference. I guarantee they'll be gaming and they probably won't notice a difference either. Other than that, no. This is the build. I really wish I could do better with this, but there's not a whole lot I can do. I think the other one I did a little bit cleaner. You know what? The other one looks a lot cleaner. I'm going to try to fix this. It's bugging me. I don't like it sticking up. I can't leave it. I'm sorry. Can I? That'll pull a little bit tighter. All right, let's try this. Did I just get rid of the zip ties? I did. Let's see if this will work. Tuck it underneath like that. That's a little bit better. Cool. I'm happier with that. Alright, there it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.